Today we'll dive into 5 key stories shaping Chelsea Football Club's current landscape. From Ben Chilwell's uncertain future to Levi Colwill's rising prominence under Enzo MARESCA, we'll also explore Nicolas Jackson's fiery exchange with a Chelsea legend, Jadon Sancho's return to fitness, and the growing interest from Real Madrid in Chelsea captain Reece James. These players are pivotal moments in their careers, and their stories provide insight into the challenges and opportunities Chelsea faces this season. Let's start by examining Ben Chilwell's situation at Stamford Bridge. Ben Chilwell's time at Chelsea has been a rollercoaster ride since his arrival from Leicester City in 2020. A key player upon his signing, Chilwell's fortunes have been plagued by a string of injuries that have kept him sidelined for much of his Chelsea career. Over the course of his time at Stamford Bridge, the England international left-back has missed a staggering 445 days of football due to various injuries. His absence has allowed others to take centre stage, causing Chilwell to slip down the pecking order at a club where he was once viewed as indispensable. Chilwell's recent return to first-team training offers a glimmer of hope, but it comes against the backdrop of a difficult summer. During the transfer window, new Chelsea manager Enzo MARESCA informed Chilwell that he could leave the club as he was considered surplus to requirements. The 27-year-old left-back was linked with a potential move away from Chelsea, with Manchester United reportedly being offered the chance to sign him. However, the Red Devils declined, leaving Chilwell's future in limbo. Despite being named Chelsea's vice-captain last season, Chilwell has found game time increasingly hard to come by. This season, he hasn't played a single minute of football, with MARESCA favouring Marc Cucurella and young talent Renato Veiga in the left-back position. The competition for places is fierce, and although Chilwell is now back in training, it seems likely that his opportunities will remain limited. Sources close to the club suggest that a January move could be on the cards, as Chilwell looks for a fresh start elsewhere to reignite his career. Transitioning to another key player in Chelsea's defensive line, Levi Colwill, we find a much more promising trajectory. Colwill, at just 21 years old, has quickly established himself as a vital component of Enzo MARESCA's new-look Chelsea team. The young central defender has long been regarded as one of Chelsea's brightest prospects, but it's under MARESCA that Colwill is truly beginning to realise his potential. Unlike last season, when Colwill was occasionally deployed as a left-back under former manager Mauricio Pochettino, MARESCA has utilised Colwill in his natural centre-back position this term. This has allowed the English defender to showcase his strengths, commanding presence, calmness on the ball, and an ability to read the game well. As a result, Colwill has cemented his place in the starting 11 and has become a key figure in Chelsea's defensive setup. However, despite his rapid ascent, Colwill's aggressive playstyle has drawn attention. During a pre-season friendly against Wrexham, Colwill was involved in a heated exchange with James McLean after a late challenge from the Wrexham player. While it was just a pre-season match, Colwill's fiery response didn't go unnoticed by manager MARESCA. According to reports, MARESCA appreciated the passion shown by the youngster, but also warned him about the importance of keeping his temper in check. The last thing Chelsea needs is for one of their star defenders to accumulate unnecessary yellow cards or suspensions. Shifting gears to Chelsea's forward line, we turn our attention to Nicolas Jackson, who has recently made headlines for reasons both on and off the pitch. Jackson, who joined Chelsea from Villarreal last year, enjoyed a strong first season at Stamford Bridge, scoring 17 goals in all competitions. However, despite his goal-scoring prowess, Jackson's finishing has been criticised by some pundits, most notably former Chelsea midfielder John Obi Mikel. Mikel publicly questioned Jackson's consistency in front of goal, suggesting that the young striker needed to improve his finishing if he wanted to reach his full potential. Jackson, however, didn't take the criticism lightly. After scoring a goal against Wolves in August, Jackson hit back at Mikel in a fiery Instagram post, telling the former Nigeria international to shut your mouth and accusing him of talking. The public spat drew considerable attention, with fans and pundits alike weighing in on the matter. Despite the harsh words exchanged, Mikel has since stood by his comments, explaining that his criticism was intended to be constructive. In an interview with BIN Sports, Mikel said, "The only criticism is his finishing needs to be much better. In terms of giving us what we want, being in the right place at the right time, he does that for the team." Mikel emphasised that he believes Jackson is a talented player and that his remarks were aimed at helping the striker improve. Jackson, who remains Chelsea's first choice striker this season, is under pressure to deliver consistently. From one attacking player to another, Jadon Sancho's situation at Chelsea has been an intriguing one since his arrival from Manchester United. Sancho, a high-profile signing, has yet to fully settle into life at Stamford Bridge. After a somewhat slow start to his Chelsea career, Sancho made a significant impact during his debut, providing the assist for Christopher Nkunku's late winner in a hard-fought victory over Bournemouth. However, Sancho's involvement has been limited due to concerns over his match fitness. On Monday, Sancho missed training, reportedly staying indoors for recovery work as part of the club's efforts to manage his fitness levels. Thankfully for Chelsea fans, the club confirmed that Sancho was back in full training the following day, easing concerns about his fitness ahead of Chelsea's upcoming match against West Ham. Sancho's return to full fitness couldn't come at a better time for Enzo Maresca, who will be keen to integrate the England international into his plans as quickly as possible. With his creativity, pace, and technical ability, Sancho has the potential to add a new dimension to Chelsea's attack. As Maresca prepares his team for the challenges ahead, having a fully fit Sancho available will be a major boost. Finally, we turn our attention to Chelsea captain Reece James, who has found himself on the radar of Spanish giants Real Madrid. The 24-year-old right-back has long been regarded as one of the best in his position, and his performances for Chelsea have caught the eye of several top European clubs. Real Madrid, in particular, has been linked with a move for James as part of their long-term defensive overhaul. Los Blancos are reportedly planning for life without veteran right-back Dani Carvajal, who is nearing the end of his illustrious career. James, with his blend of defensive solidity and attacking prowess, is seen as an ideal replacement. However, Real Madrid's interest in James comes with a caveat: his fitness. James has struggled with injuries throughout his career, and last season he was limited to just 10 Premier League appearances. This season has started in much the same way, with James sidelined by a thigh injury. His fitness remains a concern for any potential suitors, and it's clear that James will need to prove his ability to stay fit if he is to secure a big move to Real Madrid. For now, James remains a key part of Chelsea's plans, and any transfer would depend on his ability to recover and maintain consistent performances. His future, like many others at Chelsea, will be one to watch closely in the coming months. As we've seen, Ben Chilwell's battle for game time, Levi Colwill's promising rise, Nicolas Jackson's on-pitch battles and off-pitch controversies, Jadon Sancho's return, and Reece James' transfer speculation are all vital threads in the Chelsea narrative. Each player's journey will shape the club's season as they navigate the challenges ahead under manager Enzo Maresca.